Everything looks good. Hi, everybody. We made it to 10K. Woohoo! Thanks so much. Really appreciate everybody's support. It's been really cool. Can't believe we made it. Hey, Mr. Cake Pop on Twitch. Thanks for joining. Got 3 people on Twitch. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. We got 17 over on YouTube. Nobody on Facebook, as usual. It's kind of a meme streaming onto Facebook. Thanks, Emerga. Thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Welcome to Twitch, and glad the sound works. Saw you last night in Markham's stream. It was pretty fun. Oh, thanks, CJ Music. It says, congratulations on the 10K subs. I've got your Galaxy tutorial on my list of to-dos. Oh, speaking of which, we're going to have some giveaways today. It's going to be fun. We hit that 10K mark, so at some point today in the stream, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away either the space, I'll give away the Space Collection 01 today at some point. So if you haven't picked that up, it's going to be fun. Thanks so much, everybody. YouTube wins. Well, YouTube wins only because it's got discovery features, but anyways. Thanks, Emerga. Yeah, you're saying that's when you realized I was on Twitch, when you saw me pop in last night. I know I should raid people's streams more often. I should actually find other YouTube or Blender people that are doing stuff on Twitch and just, like, you know, slam their stuff. White Rooster Productions on YouTube asked, where can I send you a donation? Thanks so much, White Rooster. It's really kind of you. You can do it a couple different ways. You can do a super chat in YouTube, so you can actually just, you know, send me a super chat. Down at the bottom, there's a little super chat button. It's like a little money icon in the chat. The other option is you can use PayPal. That works too. So I'll post that. Where is it? I can never remember what it is. Anyways, hope everybody's doing well today. Should turn off my input history so you guys don't get my password. There's so many gotchas to streaming. What's everybody up to today? It's a sunny day here in Sydney, Australia. We've got nice hot weather. It's looking really good. Should probably be at the beach. Feeling for everybody stuck in the cold snap in the States, though. Oof, my parents are stuck over there at the moment, and that's no fun. Sorry, everybody, I'm just a bit slow on my. There it is. Boom. There you go, White Rooster. Thanks so much for the donations. Appreciate the support, everybody. It's really exciting and helps me make this stuff. So, all right. Yeah, Pyramid Scheme says it's 1:15 a.m. Should be going to bed. Got to work in the morning. Yikes, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, it's a bit like that for most people. I stream at bad times for most people. And Master Chief the Conqueror says Arkansas has snow everywhere where I'm at. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of snow flying around at the moment for a lot of people. That's right. Lazari says be ready for 20K. It's going to come quick. It actually happens fast. I was looking at the predictions for the channel, and was it Social Blade? It just looks at the averages that you've had so far and tells you where you're going to be at certain times. It's not like super accurate, but anyway, it says we're going to be at 30 by September. But we've had a big boost lately since we have the we've got a couple of tutorials that have been coming out on CG Cookie's channel, and they've been kind enough to let me promote my channel in those videos. So it's really good. So yeah, Angry Man, I actually can't take anything on Twitch yet. Angry Man says I can't give you my Prime sub on Twitch. It's because I don't have enough. I'm not at that point with Twitch yet. I don't think I'm going to do that with Twitch though. I'm going to just stay off. I'm not going to be affiliated with them or anything. I'm just gonna ride it out. Maybe one day if I become a Twitch partner, if it's worth it. But they've got a lot of conditions. I don't know if I want that. So, anyways, yeah. So anyways, those CG Cookie tutorials have been a big boost to the channel. It's been really good. So we're going to keep those coming. I'm working on 2 more this week. So if you're enjoying those, if you haven't checked them out, you can have a look at that over there. So oh, thanks so much, White Rooster. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. White Rooster just blasted me with an amazing donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Wow. Not every day people send you money like that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Didn't have to do that. That's really cool. I'm gonna smile now for the rest of the stream. Man, thanks everybody. Appreciate all the well wishes and the encouragement. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for all of you. So, oh, White Rooster says you're worth a lot more. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You are too. All of you are. You're all worth more than anyone could ever send you. Hope you know that. It's been a rough 2 years for everybody in the world. So, you need to know that you're important. Well, I guess we should do some tutorial fun. If you haven't checked out the Blender Market, we've got that up just here. It's I finally figured out how to do the whole Blender Market thing. I was trying to drive people to Gumroad because the Blender Market takes a bigger cut, but it's got such good discovery, so it's really worth it. But anyways, I just changed the prices, so it's a little bit more expensive on Blender Market. Everything's a little bit cheaper over on Gumroad, so that compensates for the different cut that both those companies take. So I get the same amount either way. So it doesn't matter where you buy it. You can buy Blender Market, you can buy it over at Gumroad. But if you want to save some money, head over to Gumroad. Save like a couple dollars. Anyways. All right. Well, let's get started. Neovatan on YouTube asks, what tutorials on CG Cookie? I haven't watched much of CG Cookie yet. Yeah, so I started to work with CG Cookie a little bit. They got a hold of me last year to do some special kind of one-off tutorials because they're moving into YouTube. They're getting their YouTube channel going. So they reached out. And so I've been doing a bit of a partnership with them to make tutorials for their YouTube channel. And they're letting me promote my channel as a part of that. So a lot of people discover me through CG Cookie. And hopefully some of you are discovering CG Cookie through me because it's a great organization, great group of people. It's like CG Cookie's like, they're not like a company with like an office somewhere. It's a bunch of artists all over the world and they collaborate together. There's like this tight-knit team collaborate together to put stuff together. They have a platform you can subscribe to and you can get, bonus material there. All my material lives on YouTube that I do with them. Anyways. All right, everybody. Yeah, that's right. Toxic Tuba says Blender Market sends part of the money to Blender development. That's correct. It's an optional thing for a creator. So if you see the little heart next to, in fact, I just realized I don't have the heart next to Space Collection 2. So you choose to donate. You can choose a percentage of the sale to go to the Blender Market or to go to Blender development. It's really good. All right, let's get started. Let me get rid of this. Boom. Thanks everybody. Let me advertise and spruik and all that jazz. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do some giveaways today, and that's good for Twitch and YouTube. So I'll let you know when we come to that point. I'll have you guys spam something in chat, and then I'll do a random draw and give out the Space Collection 01. If you haven't checked those out, they're really fun. All right, so what are we doing today? We're going to continue our epic space battles, and we've got the shot up that we were working on last time, and we've got the stream starts tuning in the background. I love that. It's really cool. Anyways, I'm going to get rid of the stream starts soon text. Ah, Sam Morse Brown, thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you to throw that my way. Thank you so much. Sam says, love your stuff. Keep up the awesome work. I will. I'll keep it up. I keep it up. We've got our 2nd year birthday for the channel in September. So that'll be the 2-year mark. Pretty excited about that. My channel says, if you look at it, it says it's like been around since 2011 or something like that. Because I like started it way back then, but I only been doing tutorials for 2 years. So, all right. So what's next? How are we going? What do we need to do? So today we're going to just polish off. I don't know if we need to polish this shot off. I was having some thinking about it, but I don't know if I'll keep the beginning bit where the ship swoops in. I might actually cut into this shot around here, so like have just him flying and have it interframe like that. I think this might actually feel a bit better. But I want to cut to a new angle from this point, and I'm thinking I'll actually do it in this shot. So I have like 2 shots in one just by binding a new camera. So what we're gonna do is we'll kind of get that set up. I'll show you guys where we're up to for the short. So if you haven't seen it yet, we'll check that out in a second. You can watch it. Sorry, it's really gross when I burp. Yeah, we'll do that. So Mastermind says, love from Pakistan, bro. RJ here. Thanks so much, Mastermind. Appreciate it. I've been to Pakistan. I've been close to Pakistan. I've been to in India, Jalsamir, just on the border. So I stood up high on a rock and I tried to look into Pakistan. Anyways, I hear it's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Aldo Roberto Conde says, discovered your channel via CG Cookies tutorials, and I've been binging your content. A hidden gem. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. It's encouraging. All right, let's see. Backup Place Hard says, hey, subscribers to the moon on Twitch. I promise I am going to do some stuff. Oh, and by the way, we've got a premiere of a tutorial coming up at in an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to rate it. So we'll finish here on YouTube. We'll rate it, not Twitch. But so if you want to join and you're on Twitch, just head over to YouTube at the end of this. I'll post a link up as well so we can all go over together and watch the Mustafar shader tutorial. It's a lava planet. It's pretty cool. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my timeline. I'll go out to like 250, I think. And right around this 176 mark is where I'm feeling it. Now, usually I don't do this. Usually I don't animate camera cuts within a shot. I always try and keep them separate because often when I get into the edit, I start to cut things out. And I like to have the flexibility to go, actually, I need a few more frames on the end of this shot or a few more frames at the start of this shot. And so I find that if I, bake in cuts like, here in animation, it's a bit harder because then I've got to come back over here and change stuff in Blender. So it's not always the best, but sometimes it's just convenient and it works. And I kind of know exactly what I want. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to take this camera and I'm going to Shift D to duplicate it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click marker and I'm going to bind the camera to marker. You can also hit Control B. So that works. Now, because I've bound this camera, I'm also going to need to rebind my first one. So I'm going to come to frame 0, select my other camera and Control B to bind that. So you can see it says down here, camera and then camera 1. So when we get over to here, we're going to cut to camera 1. Now they're the same at the moment. So I'm going to clear the keyframes on camera 1. And I'm going to set up my shot. So I'll jump into here and I will lock my camera to view. And let's jump in. Oops, I've got that constraint on there. I'm going to get rid of that constraint for now. And we can clear all this stuff up. Chief Toy says, wait, you've got Twitch? Yes, I've got Twitch. You can go watch me on Twitch right now. Twitch.com/cbailey. I'm going to zero out my Y. And we're going to use a slightly tighter lens for this cut. So I'll just punch in a little bit. We're going to capture the moment where he kind of links into his little socket area here. I want to see him in the shot. So actually, I might have him enter frame. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out from here. All right. I need to figure out, see, is anything moving? Yeah, they're all moving. So I will set a keyframe for my camera here and here. And then I'll come forward. I'll just go to the end here to 250. And I'm going to move along the X to keep up with them. This is, again, the convenience of setting up my scene so that X is forward in the world, right? So that means that when I'm animating something flying forward, I'm just purely moving it along the X. It just simplifies everything so I can get to where I need to get to a whole lot easier. I'll pull in a little bit and I'll come in like this. And I might cut across a little bit like so. And like do this kind of like a pan around. So Frank Emmons says, congratulations from Germany. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate it. I've been to the train station in Milan and Frankfurt. That's it. I'd love to have left the train station, but time permitting. Anyways, Space Crawler says, hey, congratulations for an incredible 10K subscribers. That's really crazy. Your videos are really great. Thanks so much, Space Crawler. This is really nice of you. Loving all this encouragement. My ego is just lapping it up. All right, let's see. Now the movement's a bit weird because it speeds up and slows down. So let's try making it linear. Interpolation linear. I don't feel like it's moving. Is it not moving? Did I not hit a keyframe? No, it's moving. Yeah, it's just the timing. It's kind of annoying. I might do something else. I might parent the camera. You can see what's happening here. See, it's moving, and then we start to move. We're not moving quite as fast. I guess what we should do is we should come like this so that we're actually kind of, the camera slows down at the same time as the ship. And then what I could do as well is I can take all of them, set them back to Bezier. I'll jump back into the camera. I feel like we're getting closer on this. It's still going to feel like it's kind of wobbling. And that is because, let's come down here, I'm going to switch this over to the graph editor. And I'll grab the camera. And what we can do is to get rid of actually I'll hit all and full stop so I can see all the keyframes. I can select the first ones and I can scale X0, and that'll make these in essence linear, and these will be not linear, they'll be smooth. So now I feel like I'm going to end up like playing with this for hours to get it just right. You know, like there's always going to be a little bit of wobble, and I don't like that forward back motion. I don't think it looks good. And it's too abrupt. So we're going to do a different approach. So what I'll do is I'll delete the keyframes for the camera. And then I will take my camera, and first I'll go ahead and do the constraint again. We'll see what that looks like first. I'll select the scanner bot, and -Z is what we need to make that work. I'll bring the influence down a little bit so it's not too, see, automatically it just makes it look a whole lot better. Now we are going to need to have the ship continue to move forward. So let's go to the end of our timeline. I'm going to grab our hero ship control. And now there we go. Sorry about that. My audio cut out. I bumped my microphone and it disconnected. I need to get a better cord. All right. Simon Olson says on YouTube, congrats on 10K subs. Great content subbed after your last stream. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much for subbing. All right. So we need to improve a couple things. Now, what I was saying was we have to be careful because remember, like if I grab these keyframes and just drag them out, it's also going to slow down the motion through this whole section and will mess up our first shot, which we're happy with. This is another reason why it's usually a bad idea to do multiple shots in one project file, but we're still going to do it. So what I like to do is like a safety is I take the things I'm going to be animating, and that's weird. Why does that not have? What's going on? Did we? This is weird. Why would this be? Oh, that's right, because we have a path constraint. We were animating, so we didn't actually animate it going forward. We animated it along a path. Ah, I see. That's why it stops. It's because we finished that. Okay. I think maybe what I should do is, let's see if this works. If not, we may have to make a new project file. I'm going to set a keyframe right here on the last frame of this shot for the location rotation of the hero ship controller. then I'm going to come forward 1, set another keyframe, and then I'll go to the end. My time, yeah, I don't think this is going to work because we're going to get like a double motion. Like if I set a keyframe there, what does that look like? Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, let's get the camera, and I'm going to set a keyframe for the start. And I'm going to track back with the camera, but we won't have to quite as much because we'll be focused on this guy. So I'm going to move along the X to kind of stay lined up with the ship. Set a keyframe there. Let's grab our scanner bot, and let's move him along the X as well. Bring him forward like this. And we'll set a keyframe there, and we'll see how all this plays out. It's a bit too messy. All right, I think we're gonna have to do this as a separate file, separate shot. So I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna go File, Save As, and I'll just call this Part 21. Part 21. Man, we've had so many parts to this series. It's crazy. All right. So let's come back here. Just a reminder, right? We're going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon, so stick around. Stick around on Twitch and YouTube. Probably in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. We'll do one. 5 minutes, something like that, and then we'll do another one towards the end. All right, let's create a new project file. This is just not going to work for us. It's going to be too crazy. So I'll start this one at frame 176. Okay. And let's go see. Actually, real quick, I want to know in chat on Twitch and on YouTube, give me a 1 in chat if you've ever seen the short film, the like what we're up to with this. If you've ever watched this epic space battle short film, like you've seen all the shots leading up to this one. So put a 1 if you've never seen it. Sam, yeah, I'm over at CG Cookie as well. So Sam asks if I'm on CG Cookie. Yeah, so I'm doing videos for CG Cookie. Now that's kind of a new thing. So yeah, they asked me to do that late last year, and so I've started to do some with them. But this is my main gig. Oh, cool. We got a few 1s. All right. Tell you what, let's go ahead and I'm going to load it up. We're here in the background. We can have a watch. All right. All right, let's see. So let's pull this. What we'll do is I'll get rid of the keyframe that I set on my ship. All right, I'll come back here and I'll clear keyframes, and then I'll just take this and I'll move it to the end. So he's constantly moving. Space Crawler asks, what's the question? It was put a 1 in chat if you've never seen the Epic Space Battles short film, or what we're up to with it. So the beginning, everything that's leading up to what you're seeing right now. And Space Crawler is asking if it will be a chase through an asteroid field. It's a lot more than a chase. Some cool stuff going on. All right, let's pull it up. I'll let you guys watch it. There we go. Now I got to make sure we're getting audio. I was noticing that I wasn't getting much audio. Just check OBS real quick just to make sure. Filters, no. Properties, device, default. Maybe, do I need to set it to... All right, let's see if this works. I've been cutting this in Premiere, but that's not important. All right, where is it? Here we go. All right. Hi, I'm Patricio. Welcome. Good to have you. All right, let's see if we can get audio. All right, so there we go. Bingo. All right, you got audio. Cool. All right, here we go. Here's the short so far. It's not long. It's only like a minute and a half. Get my face out of the way. And that's what we're up to. Bingo. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So that's what we're doing right now is the shot where the little droid meets up with the hero ship. I haven't done sound effects for this whole second half here. That's why sound effects stopped. But yeah, epic. You're right, Emerga. This is ultimate and epic blendering. So that's what we're up to. If you're interested to learn how to make it, the whole thing is tutorials. So you can go back in this playlist on the channel and you can watch from the beginning. How to make the hero ship and the bad guy spiderbot thing. Those are both Patreon only or YouTube channel members only. Those tutorials, about 10 of those. And all the rest is public, free for everybody. So you can go learn how we did everything from the explosions, the lasers, all those shots. And now for the rest of the series, we're just live streaming, animating, putting it together. All right, so we got to fix this shot. This isn't working at all. So let's just overhaul things. We're going to come back over here. I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to just bring my ship right to the end here. And then I think I'm just going to get rid of the constraint that's on him because we don't need it for this shot. And then I'm going to go, actually, before I do that, I'll go Shift S, cursor to selected. Then I'll get rid of it. And then I'll go Shift S, selected to cursor and bring him right back. And I'll rotate him around. I'll go to the beginning, grab him on the X, put him right about there, set a keyframe. And then go to the end of my shot, grab it on the X, bring him forward, and set a keyframe there. I've got a slight double up my keyframes. Get rid of that. Thanks, Space Crawler says, awesome camera work. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Pyramid Scheme says, flexing much. Nice. Yeah, serious flex. All right, so this will make it much more easy for us to control because we just have this one thing that we're trying to achieve in this shot. And that is we want to just see this guy connect with the ship. So I'm going to grab the controller from my scanner bot, or the main part of my scanner bot, and I'm going to delete all the keyframes from him. So I'll select all and X delete. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get him set up. So I'll move him on the X. He starts off kind of like, behind like this. I'm going to, let's see, fix his rotation. I'm gonna hit full stop to center my view on him. And the idea is we're going to have him kind of latch in right here. So I'm going to grab from the Y, just kind of line him up a little bit better. And I'll set a keyframe. I'll move him back a little bit more. Set a keyframe like this, and then he's going to come in, and then he's going to attach. Now to make this easier for me, okay, so I don't have to like battle the curves and go back and forth between the two and try and line them up perfectly. I'm going to parent him to the hero ship controller for this shot. So I'm just going to select my scanner bot and then select the scanner bot and then control click the hero ship control. And then we're going to go Control P, and we're going to parent to the object. So now he's going to follow along with the ship perfectly, okay? Now, let's see. David S. just popped in, say, hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Happy 10,000. Thanks so much, David. Super exciting. All right. So now, next thing is we need to get our camera figured out. So I'll come back in here, and for this first moment, I'm going to come forward. We still have that constraint on, so we're going to be focused on the little guy, which is good. And I'll come into right about here at the beginning. I'll hit a keyframe for the start of that, and then I'll go to the end. And let's get lined up just so it's roughly in the same spot. And maybe I'll come around like that. I need to set a rotation keyframe as well. So I'm going to go back to the first one, hit an I there for rotation, come back over here. And don't want to do it in either of those. I'm going to take the Z and we're going to rotate like this, and we're going to come around. Oh, that's right, because of the constraint that we have on there, this isn't really going to work. We can't do lateral movement like that. But that's okay. So now you can see it's all way more stable. And yeah, it's just a lot easier to control. Now, there are a few things you'll notice, and it's that we don't really have a sense of motion. Like we don't really feel like we're moving anywhere because these asteroids are so far behind us. But don't worry, we'll get to that. All right, so we're going to take the scanner bot. Let's figure him out. So we'll start here. He's going to come forward to about here, maybe down a little bit. Actually, I'll get him lined up so he's coming right over. And Patricio asks in the Blender file on Patreon, how do you open or close the wings? All you got to do is you click on the controller for the ship, so the hero ship controller, and then down here on this little side menu that pops out under item, the top little tab, you go right to the bottom and properties, wing fold. Beep, beep, beep. That's how you do it. It's kind of hidden, but anyways, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Oh, hey, it's time for a giveaway. So if you want to be in the draw, just put a 1 in chat right now. I'll give it a few seconds, and then I'm going to pick someone at random, and we're going to give out a free copy of Space. Free copy of the Space Collection 01 Blender project file. So you get the Galaxy shader from the Galaxy shader tutorial, you get the gas giant shader, and you get the wormhole shader in this awesome pack. If you want to check these out, they're on Blender Market and they're also on Gumroad. We've got 2 at the moment. We got a lot more coming, so put a 1 in chat if you want to be in the draw. I'll give it a few more seconds, and then I'm going to give someone the thing. I'll have to figure out how to get it to you because I don't have any like special bots or anything set up to like hand out gear, you know, like you've got on Twitch. So, all right, let me activate my randomness. Second, thanks everybody. Good to see all the ones. All right, and the winner is 3, 2, 1. Vis on YouTube. So VEISS over on YouTube. Just nailed it. So Vis, let's see. Can you let me know if you're in the Discord? I can send it to you that way, or if you go on to the go to the About section on my YouTube page, and go to there's the contact with my email. It'll pop up there. You just click that, and shoot me an email, and I'll send you a link to download the space collection. So congratulations, Vise. Nice work. Or if you're on the Discord, just ping me if you're on the Discord. That's a good promo for the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. Oh no, it's not actually in the description of this video on YouTube yet, but it is in the About section on the YouTube page. Yeah, so we'll do another draw for the same thing in just a little bit towards the end of the stream. So if you missed out this time, don't worry, hang in there. We'll get more chances coming up. All right, so I'm going to come here. All right, so we're going to have this guy. That's right, we're animating him. So we're going to come forward. So right about here, grab it on the X, grab it on the Z, and I'll set a keyframe for the rotation as well. And then we're going to come down. So he's going to like come right down here. And thanks, Landfear. Just posted a link to the Discord invite link in YouTube. If you're on Twitch, it's right in the, if you just scroll down like on the About section, it's right there as well. Or actually, I could just, can I just copy this and paste it? I'll see if Twitch accepts that link. Yep, Twitch accepted it. Cool. So you got it on Twitch too. So you can join the Discord. Nice community of people there. Everyone's really friendly. All right. So just like this, I think. So I and I. He's going to come in. We're just mapping out like the bones of the movement, right? Not worrying about any detail or realism yet. Just got to figure out the timing. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Be good to have him like came in, like maybe lock in, do a little. So he comes in, maybe then goes down a little bit further, and then back. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, it's a bit not good. Kind of works. Anyways, all right, so let's get him figured out. So he's going to come in. I'm going to take this keyframe here in my graph editor, and I'm going to hit scale x0 to make it linear. So he's starting out moving that speed. He doesn't slow down. And I want him to kind of, he needs to like move, he needs to be moving faster. So, I might make him go even further. And then this keyframe right here, what we can do is scale X, but scale up instead of down. That'll kind of speed him into that position. And then I can come back to here, maybe take him even further. Yeah, cool. That looks a lot better. I might even take, because it'd be nice if he entered frame, I might take our camera, go to the constraints tab, and pull this right down. Because now it'll enter frame. Now what I can do is I can take my camera and I can, let's see, go to my first keyframe, rotate up just a little bit on my view. Yeah, that looks better. Although he comes in, he's cut off a little bit, so we need to go a little bit higher. Okay, now let's get his view figured out. So let's make sure I'm not still locked camera to view. And let's grab, where's his controller? His view controller is down here. So let's get that worked out. I'm going to want him kind of looking at where he's going, but not at the start. So at the start, I'm going to pull it up. It'll be right about here, I think. Set a keyframe. For that, actually, I'll get rid of these other keyframes. I'm Choo asks if I'm going to take out the red droid again. Yep, that's the plan. We're going to introduce the red droid. I want to put some lasers in this shot, so I got to import him into the project file. So if you're on Patreon at the $10 level for this month, you'll get the spider droid as well. You're going to get the whole set. All right, so it comes, and then right about here, I'll have him look down. And I'll just go ahead and switch to render view so we can actually see his face. Like that. Eye. So he comes in. And I might rotate his body a bit as well. So let's see, when we get to this point, I'm going to rotate on the X. No, rotate on the Y. Rotate him down like that. I'll set some keyframes for this too, but so and then rotate him back up. Bam. Grab his look control. Bring it up. Set a keyframe there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh, good. I'm Patricio says, I already have the sun you made. Yeah, cool. You downloaded it. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago, I think, when I posted that up for the Patreon? Yeah, that sun is really cool. I'm looking forward to that tutorial coming out next week. Also looking forward to the tutorial we've got coming out in a half hour. So make sure you join me. I'm going to be in chat for the premiere of our next tutorial, which is the Mustafar lava planet shader tutorial. All right, let's do some stuff on the curves here for the rotation. So he spins, and then let's maybe take it the other way. Take it like this. And then when he comes down. Oh, does that look cool? When he sits in it? That actually might be kind of cool. I don't know, chat, what do you think? Does that look better? Like having sitting like this? Or with these things actually like locked in like that? I kind of feel like that looks more like he's kind of like casually sitting there, you know? I mean, I might take him a little bit further down to do that. Yeah, cool. Folded back. Yep. All right. All right, let's find these. So where's that final keyframe? All right, let me give him, I'm just going to sit him in there a little bit more. It'd be funny if you kind of like, you know, got comfy, you know, like what if he comes in like this, and when he first lands in it, let's try rotating him. Oh, we don't have any rotation keyframes for these two. Oh no, we do. Okay, cool. So come here, let's try rotating him on the X, you know, like he comes in like that. And then go to the last keyframe using the up and down arrow on my keyboard. 0. So do it on the Y. There we go. set a keyframe there. How does that look? I feel like if he's going to do that, he's got to go the other way as well. So he needs to kind of go down that way. And then here we'll set a keyframe, come to this. I'll go just a little bit the other way. Yeah, it gets comfy. Nice. Now let's do his expression. It comes in. I've got this cool brow control. I don't think I actually covered this in the tutorial when I made this guy. It was like an extra thing that I threw on. But it does some neat stuff for, if I set a keyframe here and then come forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, and bring it down. We'll close his eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So now it's like, and then we can maybe like right here, what if we brought it down and did like a half lidded thing, you know, like he's kind of annoyed. Go to the end, bring it back up. I don't know, it's kind of funny, like keeping him like that. I think I'll pull this out so he's doing a bit longer. Maybe get rid of this keyframe. Rid of that one. And then let's see, maybe we could do some other stuff. We like his iris. So let's come here, set a keyframe with that controller, move this up like that. Shift D, bring it forward a little bit, and then bring it back down like this. Yeah, that's nice. It's a little hard to see with all the ghosting and stuff from the Eevee render, but the important thing is I'm looking up here and I see my frames per second, you know, just kind of keeping in mind it's going a little bit slower than it will at full replay. That's great. I feel like we need to have one more close-up of him, you know, like kind of annoyed. Like, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, it's a good shot. Okay, now let's think about framing a little bit. So we could have a better frame. So we go to this like dead space and he's not quite center, and there's a couple things about it that don't quite work. So let's go to our camera and go to our in frame, and I'll bring this down a little bit and I'll rotate in like this. Set a keyframe. That's a little bit better. So now enters frame, comes more to the center, locks in. All right. Now the thing we need to do is give a sense of movement, because it feels like he's just kind of sitting still. So what we're going to do for that is I'll pop out of the camera view and let's see, I've got, where are my, yeah, there we go. There's an asteroid that's not being used in one of the systems. So some of these asteroids are just sitting here as objects. Others are actually in the particle simulation. So if I shrink this one down, right? So it's nice and small like this. And I put it fairly close like that, right? That's going to help sell our movement. you know, because we can see it moving. So what I can do, let's see, I'll grab him on the X, I'll pull him back further so he's more in the shot from the beginning. And we can just set some rotation tumble on it. Really just want it on all of these. So I could just go pound frame times 0.001 and then copy driver, paste driver. The pound symbol, when you type that into something, is it's basically cheating. It's not cheating. It's just a quick way to create a driver. It's a shorthand for creating a driver. All right, need to go a bit further with that. So I'll just take it to 0.1. And this is just using the frame number, multiplying it times 0.1, and that'll generate some random rotation. Not random, but just generate a progressive rotation. It's a bit too fast now. So let's try 0.5. 5 and 0.05. A little too crazy. Don't want that much. Yeah, that's better. Just a subtle cue. But I'm going to keep it moving. So let's go here. And White Rooster says, wow, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. It's super cool. I'm still on like cloud 9, White Rooster, from your donation. It's really kind of you. Still can't believe you did it. That's so cool. Right, let's bring this out of frame and set a keyframe for that, just so it's like constantly moving. Sweet. Now what I can do is I can Shift D to duplicate this guy, and because I've animated it, right? But one thing that could be cool because of the rotation stuff is if we go into edit mode, select all, and just grab it within edit mode, right? Change it there. Now it's going to rotate on the different center of gravity. Could be kind of cool. I don't know. You can kind of tell it's the same. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna Shift D, duplicate, and I will rotate. I will grab what? I'll go into edit mode, and I'll rotate him in here at least, and change him. Just move some of these parts around. This is a procedural asteroid, so it just changes with the modifiers that are on it. Make those in episode 1 of Space Battles. So. Yeah, I agree, White Rooster. I want to have some lasers hit. I think that's going to be the way to go. Let's move. Well, all we can do is we can actually just take all the positional keyframes and like, what do I want to do? I want to move him on the Y. So instead of reanimating him, I could just grab these guys and hold down Shift. Actually, I'll just hit full stop so I can zoom in. And I can move the curve around. So let's grab the X. David S. says, I recently struggled with a simple rotation driver and found out my problem was it was using radians. Yeah, converting radians is annoying if you're not thinking to do it. I often get confused with degrees and radians and which to use. That's pretty good. Maybe want one more. Although, probably want to do some lasers. Because that'd be kind of funny if he's like annoyed and kind of settling in while some lasers are flying off. Let's do that. Let's bring in some lasers. So I'm going to go File, Append, and I'm going to go get my SpiderBot with lasers. Collection, SpiderBot, pinned. I'll pop out on my camera. And let's grab the SpiderBot control, Shift S, selection to cursor, and the target, Shift S, selection to cursor. There's the cool SpiderBot. This guy's got some really neat features. If you go down here to item, oh wait, no, it's not on that. That's right, they're on the look control. Fire lasers, he folds, and then his lights can turn on and off. It's a very cool robot. Although I don't know what's going on with his lasers. Anyways, let's see. You know, we don't technically need him in the scene. We just need the laser. This is way easier if we just like manually animate it. So let's see. Laser, there it is. I'm gonna Shift D that. I'm gonna drag it out and I'll put it in the world collection. Just turn off the SpiderBot. I'll leave it in there though, just for you. I'm Petucia. Big thank you for being a patron. All right. Speaking for thank yous, I think it's time for another giveaway. We're going to redo the enrollment to the giveaway. So once again, put a 1 in chat if you want to be in the giveaway. We're going to be giving out another copy of Space Collections 01. So go ahead on Twitch and YouTube, just put a 1 in chat and then I'll randomly pick someone. So, and Rikatsi, thanks so much for the €10 super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. All right, here comes all the ones. I can see everybody on Twitch and YouTube. So it doesn't matter your platform, but just throw the 1 in. I'm gonna pick a random. And we'll give out another one. Again, whoever wins, you'll have to contact me. So I'll set it up for you so that I'm writing down your handle so I can confirm that it's you. All right, give it another 5 seconds and then we'll do the random draw. All right, set it up. And second, here we go. Keep them coming. Good luck, everybody. And go. Click. Dee on YouTube. Congratulations. Dee on YouTube takes it home. Congratulations. So send me a message on the Discord. So you can join Discord and send me a ping there, Dee. Or what you can do is you can contact me on YouTube. Just contact me somehow, Twitter, YouTube, something, and I will send you a private link. And what the heck, let's do one more. Boom. And go. Neovitan on YouTube. That's N-I-O-V-A-T-N. You also get one. So send me a message on Discord or contact me on the About section of the YouTube page. All right. Let's see. Just writing down everyone's names. Okay. Onward and upward. Nice, says Neoviton. Nice. All right, so we have our laser. And let's, so Shift S, selection to cursor. So there it is. All right, let me jump into my view and let's figure out where we want this laser to go. So I think what I'll do is I'll put it here and I'll set a keyframe. Bop. I'll go forward maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just send it through the scene. Bop. And I'll right click these and go linear. And then what we'll do is I'll use the same laser. So I'll come here and I'll hit, I'll just move forward 1 frame from that last frame. Move it back off camera. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except this time we should do the rotation as well. So I'll actually set keyframes for rotation. Let's see, I'll just rotate it. And I'll set this to local. All right, so Z is the way to go. Is that even going to show up on this camera? Yeah, cool. So actually, I'll set keyframes here and here. Go forward. And then what we can do is I'll just bring these in a bit, come here, and I'll grab that, replace it. So now it's pretty funny. See what it looks like rendered. All right, we can see the glow of that one before it comes on, so I'll have to move it back. So let's grab it on the X. Sorry, go back to global. The X, move it off. Set another keyframe. I don't know if that one looks good coming down from down below. It's kind of feels a little bit too like it's a totally different direction. So let's change that. So I delete that group. And let's go Z. Boom, boom. Z, pull it out a little bit further. Yeah, feel free to send me a message and you have a ton tomorrow. It's all good. Same with everybody else that won. Congratulations. Let's see how that looks. It's a bit too. We're just duplicating keyframes like this, just to reuse that animation. Might have that go a little bit quicker. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, Scannerbot reaction to laser would be good, I think. So like right here, have him look off. Let's go for Scannerbot. Boom, look control. Set a keyframe. up and out like that. And then like that, hold it, and then right here. There. And have him look back down where he's going. I feel like he'd like pop in quicker, you know, now that he's like he would speed up all this. Let's actually grab, I'm going to shift select all these bits of the scanner bot, and that way we've got control of all of it here. Drag this down, and I think I'll speed him up. So let's see, so he looks, so from this point, grab all these keyframes and I'll scale them in. Maybe not that much. That's funny. And he's like angry. He's like ready for action. His brow goes down. Like, all right, now you're gonna meet your maker. It's pretty cool. Let's save that. Let's see. Simon Elson asked, did you start out with Blender or did you move from other software like Max or Maya? I started with Maya. That's how I originally started learning. And then I moved over to Cinema 4D and I used that for quite a few years. And then I switched over to Blender maybe about 6 years ago. I'd always been aware of Blender and kind of stayed abreast of it, but never really invested in it, like fully like jumped in until they upgraded their UI and like, was it 2.6 maybe or 2.7? I forget when it was, but I feel like we might need a little bit of camera move on this, like camera, I don't know, like maybe some bump or something with the camera just to finish the shot. Let's go to our graph editor for the camera. And let's go to the X rotation. Which ones do we want? Maybe just a bit of that. Yeah, X and Y, I think. So I'm going to add some noise. Strength, strength, I'm going to go 0.05, 0.02, 0.01. Scale, I'll drag it up. Just sort of like a sense of movement, you know, like that. Let's copy this, paste it in the Y rotation as well. Yeah, I don't feel like we're moving fast enough. I want to see more stuff kind of like flying by, like he's really kind of making progress here. This one I might turn up to like 0.05. Maybe increase the scale of the Y. Yeah, it looks good. Luckily, sound effects I'm making. Toxic Tube has started with MS Paint. Nice. That's a good place to start. I guess I started there too. Emergid asks on Twitch, aren't the lasers going the wrong way? If the scanner bot is followed by the bad bots, the laser should come from behind. He's kind of done this like loop around because the hero ship was away, and I don't know. Maybe you're right. It's all right. It's a short film. We can convince anyone of anything. All right, I think we can create an even better sense of motion in this. by adding one last little detail, and that is a particle system. I'm going to grab a plane, rotate on the Y 90 degrees, grab this on the Z, scale it up. I'm just going to put this in front of our ship. And then I'm going to come over here to particles, click new. I'm going to turn gravity all the way off. So come all the way down here to gravity, turn that off. And I'll turn the velocity up, except I'm going to turn this thing around. Y 180. Up. -2. Does that do it? Oh, there's something in this scene, isn't there? That's right. That's right. There's like a vortex, I think. Oops. Need to turn all those off. Vortex. There we go. All right, so let's grab sky, and I'll turn up. Rotate Y, put it back to 180. And let's come up to the particles. We're going to have the start be the beginning of our scene. So 176, we'll take the end to 250. So it's constantly emitting. Actually, we're going to start it earlier than our whole comp so that it's already going. And I should bake that. I think baking it will give it to me. Yeah. All right, now the lifetime needs to be bigger. So I'm going to delete that bake. I'm going to come over to lifetime and I'll make it 200. Actually, I'll make it 500 just because we've got stuff. Yeah, that's cool. So that covers the whole thing. So now if we come in here, now what we can do is we can take this. Oh, we also need to make sure it doesn't block our camera. So let's pull back a little bit more. There we go. Nice. And then what we can do is we can come here and we can set the render to object, or even better, collection. And then I can find my asteroid particles collection. And then scale, I can just bring the scale right down. 0.01, 0.001, till too small, 0.005. So what I'm creating with this is, oops, basically like little dust kind of things. Sort of dust particle things. By the way, we got 5 minutes. We're going to jump over to another stream, or another video. So I'll go ahead and post the link for everybody. Let's see here. Content. Details. Copy. Here's the link. This is where we're all going to go in a minute. So in 5 minutes, we're going to head over there. I'm going to actually set up the redirect real quick. This has been a lot of fun, by the way. I've enjoyed doing this shot with you guys. Enjoyed celebrating. We're going to continue to celebrate today, hitting 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Little Wolf Nika. Glad you found my channel. Thanks for glad you love the content. All right. How do I do this? How do I set up a stream? I wonder if it's too late. Details. No. Go to live. Sorry, gang. Live control room. All right, no, that's not it. Come over here. Oh, there we go. That's how I get into the screen. All right, I can come here and I can set up. There we go, live redirect. We're going to live redirect to this one. Save. Cool. All right, good. Now, back to this. Yeah, we're going to do Mustafar next. Look out. All right, so we got all these particles and stuff. So what we can do is we can take these and I can delete my bake and I come down here. Let's make them a little bit smaller. Let's try 002. Maybe 003. I don't want to show the emitter. That's right, we have to bake. We're going to get weird results until we bake. So I'm also going to turn rotation on and make it dynamic. And I'm going to click bake. And that just adds in like this little bit of, flying debris. I can turn up the number to maybe to 2000. Just click bake. Yeah, that's cool. That should look pretty good. It's going to be a little hard to see until we actually get in to render, but I think that's going to work. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this shot, I think. This is a really fun shot. We got some cool little reactions from our robot. We got some fun interaction with the ship. I think it's going to cut really nicely with the short film. So I'm going to render this out along with the previous shot and cut them in. And we'll talk about that in the next time we do this live stream. So, all right. Yeah, the motion blur. Yeah, the debris will be motion blurred, so we may not even see it. But I think it'll help. We'll have like a little bit of something going so you can get a sense of the motion. So. Alrighty, gang, I will catch you at the next thing, the premiere. So we're going straight from this. So just if you're on YouTube, when I shut down the stream, you're automatically going to get redirected. So it'll be the next video that pops up for you. Everybody else, you can head into the video. Here's the link. I'll see you over there. All right. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks again for joining me. And thanks again for helping me get to 10K. Woohoo!